What up, Dokkanners? There is a new update that is going to be dropping on the JP side of Dokkan very soon, and that obviously means that Global will be getting it sometime in the future. But this actually has stirred a little bit of a debate, and I'm actually surprised about this one. So let's talk about update 5.4.0. In this update, we are going to be getting a couple of things that are actually quite convenient and could be the precursor to something even better coming up in the future. So obviously this is on JP, so you're not going to understand any of this, but if you look at the graphics here, the little info displays, we are looking at Peton Battle. We're looking at Peton Battle again with a skip function and then a little bit extra over here. So big shout out to Minato for the translations for update 5.4.0. Let's just go through these one at a time. You can now collect all rewards for Peton at once. That is a big update if you guys play Peton Battle, which may not be a lot. I mean, a lot of you guys. Some of you guys may not care too much. But if you are wondering how Peton Battle works, when you are trying to pick up rewards, it can become a very tedious thing because you would have to individually go to each thing. You'd have to click win. You'd have to go through this whole screen. Then you have to go to this little vending machine dispensary animation for it to then, you know, shoot out whatever cards you're getting. Did I have that one? Yeah, I already had that one. And you have to do the same thing for every single thing that you're working on, right? Instead, if they're all done at once, instead of having to individually pick on each one, they're going to now give you all of it at once, which I definitely prefer because it saves some time. And that's kind of the focus of these updates, right? To improve the quality of life, make the game more streamlined, simpler. That's how you do that. So I am definitely appreciating that update. It's not a monumental game-changing one, but it's a start, right? Now here's where we get to some interesting stuff. You can skip the summon animations for Peton specifically. This is not for regular summons or anything else. This is just for Peton Battle. I threw out a little meme here because a lot of people have been clamoring for the skip animations being a thing, right? A lot of people want to simply just blaze through these summons without having to sit there with whatever animations they're waiting on or not waiting on. They want to just move on with their lives with these summons. I think it's more than okay to want to have a skip button. It's not like you have to use it, but apparently I've seen some very interesting comments. I don't want to go look at them all because there might be some colorful language in there, but I want to know from you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys are for or against it, because with this little update here, because they're providing the skip function for the Peton Battle side, this could just be a precursor to an actual full-fledged summon animation skip feature in the future. Again, it's not going to impact you if you don't want to use it, right? The fact that it would be there would be nice because it gives players more options, more control over their game. That's ultimately the most important thing. So I personally think it's fine. People might think, oh, it's because you're a whale, that's why you want it. Okay, whether or not I'm a whale, it's not like you have to push the button. So I'm just very surprised at the reception, the mixed reception that I got on this one. So let me know in the comments why you are for or against the skip button being added. Now, the last thing that is also being introduced in this update, this is one that I don't think anybody expected, but this is probably the most useful out of all of them, because if an event has character restrictions, for example, an easy area, then you can now pick your team before starting the event with only those specific characters showing up. That is a huge update. Let me show you exactly what that means. So let's go back to the game here. Let's skip out of this. I'll do the Peton thing later. So let's just say we want to go do an Extreme Z area, right? Go to Extreme Z area. You can only bring units from the Majin Buu Saga category, right? Because if you look at the event details, it shows you these are the units that you can choose. Oh no, those are the events you have to have there. But overall, these are the units that you can choose from, right? So it's kind of a headache to have to remember which characters among the Majin Buu Saga category you can actually choose from. So let's just say, for example, we're going to start this stage right here. That is my previous stage, or my previous team, but let's just say I have a random other team I want to put together. I would have to clear it all out, and then I would have to find the units amongst the categories. That's a pain. So what I've had to do personally is make a tag. I've actually made a tag specifically for Extreme Z areas. That way, if I need to, I can go through it and find what I need. So here, it's still, I mean, it's easier to use it this way, but the problem is, it's a lot of maintenance. Like, I have to go to each individual character, consult the Dokkan Wiki or other resources, and then give him the tag easy area or not. Because I gave all of these characters easy area, they can all be seen here. I shouldn't have had to do this. So with this new update, this effectively eliminates the need to do this with your tags to give them the easy area moniker. You can simply just go to an event, it'll list out the characters that they need for the event. If you have it, it'll show up. If you don't have it, it'll either put a marking or like something you don't have on it or what, I don't know, but it's gonna basically save a lot of time. Because even if you don't do the tags, you probably just sit there having to comb through the Majin Buu Saga category to find your characters. That shouldn't have to be the case. So I'm glad that they're doing that. That is the start of something beautiful, because now when it comes to Super Battle Road, when it comes to EZAs, all the different events where you have to use very particular characters, this will make your life a lot easier when having to actually pick and choose which characters you want to bring. And that is it for the JP update. This is going to be dropping on JP very soon. On global, probably give it a couple of months. But in the meantime, let me know in the comments, folks, are you for or against the summon animations having the skip button on regular summons? Not Peton, but the actual summons. And what do you guys think about this little character restriction thingy? Do you guys use the tag system like I do, or have you never even cared about that and this doesn't really matter to you too much? Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this update, and let me know what you think about the whole skip feature. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.